obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They go play action now. Wilson. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Deion Jones able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And oh, he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they'll stop him at the 1-yard line, but small consolation there following the turnover. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you. 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb,
his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one told me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Check 13. Check 13.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
Up past the 25 to the 26. A gain of 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now Wilson. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
The general manager of the New York Jets continues to make investments in the receiver room in this draft. 10th overall pick. They invested again, this time with Garrett Wilson out of Ohio State. Great speed, outstanding body control.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Sliding out of the pocket. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
I'm here all day.
From the 50, it's Watson. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, 50 yards. And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one. And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down. Throwing is Wilson. Buying time to his left. And intercepted. Wilson's 3rd of the game. Picked off by Troy Apke. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Switch up, switch up.
In motion
56.
is Grant.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, flush to his right. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
56. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Check the back.
On 1st and 10, Watson.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Wilson. He's going to go up top again. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
And it'll be intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it.
And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Off of play action, it's Watson. And Watson's going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety.
The goal was to score just before the break, but I'm not sure that a safety was how they expected to do it. But give the defenders credit. They saw how the series was starting out, and I think it increased their intensity. This was their chance to make a huge play before the half, and all they needed was one play to get it done.
Here we go. Set. 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Squeeze double. Ready.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. The Browns drive about to get started.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
The tackle by Quincy Williams. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. In motion is Grant. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
Not only is the slant route really difficult to cover, it's a real staple play for an offense on a 4th down because it's a quick-hitting play. Get the ball in the hands of the quarterback, right to the receiver.
And the receiver has to be ready because that thing's coming on a rope. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Watson, off play action. And he fires one that's intercepted. And he's into the clear. The 30. 10, 5, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
The last time, everything looked pretty good except that final play on the pick 6. And now they've got to come right back out here, Charles, and try to pick up the pieces and get things going again.
Yeah, it certainly seems dire, doesn't it? But there is a silver lining, and it is hard to see so soon after that touchdown. The game plan was definitely working. They were generating offense, had the ball beyond midfield, getting wins on each down against the defense. So they were moving it well. They just have to hang on to it.
And as you said, though, probably tough to remember those good things on that last drive when it ended like it did.
Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo.
They run again on 1st down. Chubb.
107 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Chubb. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Hey, alert, alert. Hey, alert. Watch the twist. Shift. Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come. 44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check.
Now it's Watson. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 three. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by York is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw complete there to Moore.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Wilson to Moore there for a Jets first.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, trying to get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Troy Apke. And the Browns are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
In motion is Grant.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
In motion is Grant.
44. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
And this is going to be caught by Smith for a Jet touchdown. Jeff Smith, 26 yards. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
35. Jets 23. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
In motion is Grant. They go with Chubb on second down. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 143 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Following the penalty, Chubb down to about the 22 here. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw, Watson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
Crunch. Check 52. Check 50. Check 50. 55.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Throwing on third down, Watson. Just keeping the play alive. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Cade York on now for the field goal.
On the left hash, this from 48 yards.
York able to send this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Moore, the man in motion.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, 5.
Play action. Now Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Jeff Smith,
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
and the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Zuerlein good with a PAT as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game, challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down.
57's the mic.
The center receiver in motion to the right.
Mike 57.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Mike 59.
Check Mike 57. Mike 59.
Now it's Watson. Got a man, it's Schwartz, complete.
The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Anthony Schwartz,
75 yards.
and the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's Wilson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
165 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
36, 36.
In motion is Grant.
56. 56.
Throwing now, Watson. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's caught inside the 30. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Watson now to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
And the Jets come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean,